So today what we're going to do is we're going to see if the AL All-Stars can win a World Series. I would assume so because this team is stacked. We're also going to talk about the AL roster because I can't fit everybody onto one team because there's like 35, 36 All-Stars, I think, somewhere around there. And obviously you can only have 26 men on an MLB roster. So if you guys want to see if the NL All-Stars can win a World Series, let's aim for 1,000 likes and I'll do it for tomorrow. But if you guys enjoyed this video, of course, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And in the comments section, let me know who you think is going to win, the AL or the NL in the All-Star game. So let's talk about this roster. Okay, so like I mentioned, we can't get the whole team in the roster. So what I decided to do was I just picked the guys who were in the reserves that this was their first All-Star game. I felt like they should get some representation just because there's a bunch of players here that have been in multiple All-Star games. So I picked the starters. So we obviously have, you know, Salvi, Vlad, all that stuff. But I mean, if we're just talking about this roster's kind of nasty. Like, this is a really good team. Obviously, Trout, I think, is going to be replaced because of injury. Yeah, so he's going to be out because of injury. I don't know if they've picked his replacement yet, but obviously Shohei, the pitcher slash DH, and then our reserves of Zunino, Altuve, Bichette, Correa. I mean, this team is good. This team's really good. You've got the guys of Adolis Garcia and Cedric Mullins, who this guy right here was the biggest snub. He should have been part of the actual elected starters rather than the reserves, but crazy team. And so yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you what this roster is looking like in MLB The Show. Okay, let's take a look at this pitching rotation. Obviously Garrett Cole, and I went with the Red Sox because they're the most represented team, I think, of every MLB squad in the All-Star game. They've got 5 representatives, but let's talk about this team. You got Cole, Bieber, Lynn, Rodon, and then Ohtani. And then of course in the bullpen are some of the starters. You got Gibson, Kikuchi, Nathan Eovaldi, and then you've got Presley, Barnes, Soto, Chapman, who recently has been, he's looked a little rough, and then of course Liam Hendriks. So looking at the pitching staff, I actually think this is a pretty strong like rotation and bullpen. Gregory Soto, you know, in real life, let me take a look and see what Gregory Soto's doing this year, because I do not know. I honestly don't. What's he up to this year? He's actually having a really good season. Wow. I mean, obviously being an all-star, that makes sense, right? But yeah, he's actually had a really good year. Holy cow. So there's that. So pretty good season for him. And I mean, the rest of the squad just kind of makes sense, right? You got one of the best baseball players we have ever seen in Shohei Ohtani. And then in terms of like talent wise, right? Obviously, who knows what could happen in the next couple years, but currently right now, Ohtani is lighting it up. And then when you look at the lineup, I mean, Bogarts, you got Vlad Jr., Trout, Teoscar, Devers, Salvi, Matt Olson, who has his first appearance in an All-Star game, Judge, Semien, and I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the Semien signing, but man, is he proving me wrong. You've got Zunino, Bichette, who's making a first appearance. Actually, Zunino's making his first appearance too. Adolis Garcia, Cedric Mullins, all of a sudden is looking like the next best thing for the Baltimore Orioles. It's insane. So it's crazy what this team looks like. I would assume they would win a World Series. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, this team is stacked to the brim. So like, I don't even know how to like order this team. This team's juiced. Do I put Vlad a little bit lower? We put Trout in the 2 spot. You know, we kind of move things around here and there. I don't know. This is insane. So yeah, that's the team. I think it looks beyond stacked. Obviously, there are some players that I missed out on. Let me pull them back up so I can talk to you guys about who I did leave out, because it's not that I didn't think they deserved to be in it. I just wanted to get some of the newer guys into the All-Star game because I feel like they deserve to have some representation. You know, obviously I missed out on Altuve, who I think this is number like 6 or 7 for him. Correa, this is his third or second, I can't remember exactly. Jose Ramirez, same thing, I think this is his 3rd or his 2nd. Michael Brantley, Joey Gallo, JD Martinez, Nelson Cruz. So like, there's definitely big names I left off on this list, but I'm gonna do the same thing with the National League, where I try to pick the guys who have not really been in the All-Star game, just because I want some new names into the list and on the team, just because I feel like that's a little bit more fun rather than getting the same names. I mean, if we threw in, J-Ram, Correa, Michael Brantley, Joey Gallo, JD Martinez, Nelson Cruz, there's no doubt that this team would win a World Series. But I want to see with some of these new guys what's going to change. So yeah, here we go. Let's see how the season plays out. Okay, so we're currently at the All-Star break, but I'm actually interested to see how many of these players made the All-Star game. So we're going to check in. I normally don't do this, but let's see here. Garrett Cole made it. That's it for the starting pitchers. For the relievers, nobody. Okay. Catchers, nobody. Vlad made it. Okay. Jared Walsh, who actually made it in real life, but he just couldn't fit in the team, which I feel bad about because he's having an unbelievable season. And what else do we have here? Jose Ramirez. Okay. But obviously he's not on the team. Xander Bogaerts. He made the team. And Mike Trout, Verdugo, who's now with the Rays. Oops, I kind of had to move some players around. Giancarlo, Nelson Cruz, and Franmil. So like a third of the players made the team. So yeah, not the best of conversion rates from the All-Star team actually making the All-Star game. But obviously MLB and MLB, like real life MLB and MLB the Show, is so different. And so many people think that I get my knowledge from the game, and because I play the game a certain way that is completely different to real life. Guys, you got to think this game is so much different than real life baseball that you just got to take what you can get in this game to try to win, right? Do you think I'm gonna really go out there and trade this crazy top prospect or whatever for a player who's only gonna give me one season of good progress or good numbers in MLB the Show? No shot. You know what I mean? You just got to think this is a video game. Real life is completely different. They're two separate things, and the way I play this game, there's no way that I would approach it the same way in real life. So yeah, there we go. All-Star game checked. And speaking of All-Star game, what do you guys think of the All-Star jerseys? The more I look at them, I like the idea. I'll put a picture on screen so we can talk about it, but I like the back where they put the little stars that shows how many All-Star games they've been to, as there's 400 trades going on. But I like the way that the back has the number of All-Star games that they have, and I like the back. I like the unis. I think they're really cool. It's just I don't like the text on the text on the front where the what's it gonna be? It's gonna be this side. Yes, where the team logo is, and then they have the text under it. I don't like the text under it. If you just do the logo, and you kept the plain design like they normally have, and then on the back the team or the person's name, the number, and then the number of stars, I think that looks really cool. And then on top of it you have red and blue unis, but then you have purple on the hat. I think there's just too many colors and designs conflicting. So I like the hats by themselves, I like the uniforms by themselves, but together, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like I said, I like them by themselves, but when you put it all together, I'm not the biggest of fans. So, wow, wild card team, wild card team, not great. By two games. What? So we do have some league leaders. Garrett Cole, there we go, that's it. And then Mike Trout, of course, with Vlad Jr. Ooh, Vlad Jr.'s in the mix for some things. And then the awards, we've got a Cy Young, we've got a couple Gold Gloves, a Hank Aaron Award, a MVP, a Silver Slugger, and a Triple Crown. Ooh, that's the first time in a while that we've seen a Triple Crown. That's insane. 352, 54 home runs, 50 doubles, 441 on base percentage, a 1232 OPS, 791 slugging. That might be the best season I've ever seen. That's insane. That is wild. That's unbelievable. That's wow. Holy cow. That honestly might be the best season we've ever seen. No joke. Yeah, I've seen 60 home run seasons and everything, but just pure stat line, that was unbelievable. Okay, so it looks like they've changed the CPU, obviously changed the team up a little bit. And I know I let the CPU come in and change up the lineup like I did the auto fix or whatever, but Shohei getting sent down to AAA, Kyle Gibson getting sent down, Kikuchi getting sent down. we gotta figure this out. let's clean this up a little bit because this happened, but maybe something just didn't go well. Who else do we need to call up? Matt Barnes? No, if Matt Barnes is getting sent down, you know we had some really bad luck. So let's go make sure that everybody else is still part of the team that's meant to be part of the team, and that like no other random players got called up or anything. Like Franchi, like get Cedric Mullins in the team. What is Franchi doing up? You know, come on, don't disrespect Cedric Mullins. No. All right, so let's go take a look, see how everybody did here. Let's clean this up a little bit too, because it looks like a little bit of a mess. And hold on, what is yeah, there we go. Man, it's such a buggy menu system for the pitching rotation and everything. So Kyle Gibson, not a bad year. I'll definitely take it. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Kikuchi, speaking of it could have been a lot worse, there it is. That is not what you want to see at all. Like the whip actually not too bad, right? It's just the ERA is just way too high. Eovaldi, kind of nasty. Love to see that. You got Presley, normally a really good reliever. Matt Barnes, I can see why they sent you down. Not the best. Gregory Soto, kind of the same thing. Not the best. But then you got Chapman and Hendricks closing out games. Nothing to worry about there. What else do we got? Garrett Cole, okay, not too bad. Like Cy Young numbers. Shane Bieber, it was okay. Lance Lynn, we've got Carlos Rodon, who did struggle a little bit, and then of course Shohei always struggles. Like that's just the expected thing. And I know some of you guys were pointing out last time that I didn't have the version that has the cutter. I know, honestly, I don't think a cutter is really going to change that much unless I get in there and like really change up who Shohei is stats wise. So that's why I say that. It's not that like honestly, a cutter I just don't think is going to really make Shohei a bad player to a good player, right? So I'll try to fix it for the next rebuild that we use, maybe the Angels, which could be soon, who knows. But we've got Bo Bichette doing really well. We've got Cedric Mullins, who actually not a bad season. It's just no home runs, no extra base hits or anything like that. On base percentage was good. The average was good. That's a solid season. Just no power, right? No slugging or anything. Adolis Garcia was good. Well, I don't even look at Shohei's hitting numbers. So let's take a look and see what he did. 15 doubles, okay, 5 home runs, but outside of that, not great. You hate to see it. When we take a look at the rest of the team, you got Xander Bogaerts, who probably, maybe Trout would have been the better leadoff hitter, maybe Semien, but like I feel like Xander Bogaerts is still a really good hitter. 36 doubles, 26 home runs, and I mean that's a really good season, right? Like that's what you're looking for. Vladdy right behind him killed it with a 404 on base percentage. Ooh, okay, and a 945 OPS. Trout, obviously, we already saw that stat line. 13 triples. I didn't even see that part. That's wild. 13 triples. Judge, fairly good season. He's staying healthy. Him in a Red Sox uniform would look really weird, but you can see really good season. Devers, I think, is one of the underrated players in the league. I really like Devers. I think he's good. May not be the best of fielders, but I still think he's a really solid baseball player. Salvi just never does well in franchise, so I mean, like, I didn't really expect much here. Matt Olson, obviously killing it this year. Teoscar Hernandez, okay season, all right. Marcus Semien, I feel like in real life he's a little bit better than MLB The Show. And then, of course, back to Xander Bogaerts. So let's make sure all the lineups are good to go. We're good. Postseason time. I can't believe it's a wild card situation for this team. How did they not win the league? Or not the league, but the division. We'll throw Garrett Cole on the mound, who again would kind of look weird in a Yankees uni. So let's just see how this plays out. Honestly, if we can just get through it really quickly with a dub, that'd be huge. Losing it here would suck. As I say that, 3-0? Are you kidding me? What's going on? That's just, what? 4-0? Are we really going to get eliminated? First, like, without even getting to, like, the actual first round of the postseason? With this team? No way. No shot, right? This can't be happening, right? It's 5-0. Where's the offense? Where's this super team that we've just created? Like, this is insane. Can we get something going? Have we even had a runner in scoring position up to this point? Okay, we got 2 runs back. That's good. Anything else? Maybe right here, Matt Olson with the homer. Okay, I mean, what is going on with this team? A strikeout, a ground out, another ground out. All right, before Brian Presley just falls off the face of the earth and just doesn't do well, we'll bring in Chapman. He goes 1, 2, 3, strikes out the side. We've got 2 more innings. We need to turn this around. It's over. I honestly think it's done. I don't think we win this game. We have another catcher on the bench, so I'm gonna go to, I guess, Cedric Mullins. He gets on base. That's big. Ooh, okay, hold on. We got our game. We got a game. We got a game. Xander Bogaerts, please. Please, Xander Bogaerts. They got eliminated. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I guess I should have looked at like the team stats to rank them, because obviously right now we can't see where we were and everything, which that's a little bit of an oversight on my part. And I hate that it happens that way. Let me see if we sim to the end of the season, if it'll show us like the actual season's rankings and everything. So the Braves defeat the Yankees. Can I see stats, team rankings? Nah, it's still going to be the postseason. That's unfortunate. Okay, so dang. That's going to be the postseason too. So yeah, the Braves defeated the Yankees and we lost in the wild card. Whew, that's wild. Who? This team? Really? Really? AL All-Stars. There it is. There it is. Guess they can't win a World Series. That's tough. That's tough. All right, that's where we're gonna end it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, if you did, hit that thumbs up down below. Get in the comment section. Let me know if you like the All-Star unis. Do you think the AL team's gonna win or the NL team? Let me know. Give me some comments down below. Who missed out on the All-Star voting? Let me know. Some of the snubs. There are definitely some big names out there that missed out. Gary Sanchez. I think Andrew Chafin for the Cubs had a chance, especially as a pitcher. But there were definitely some other names that could have made it that got snubbed. So let me know some snubs, your opinion on the unis, all that good stuff. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That's about it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.